I think it's time Spiritomb takes that air balloon for a spin. What's good? It's your boy Rico. Welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Duel. Man, it feels so good to be back. It feels like I've been gone forever, but I think I've only been gone for about 2 days. So what is good? Are we still getting, are you guys still getting these weak ass white and blue boosters? Like, this is garbage. Has anybody received a rainbow or a gold since the update? Speaking of the update, we just had maintenance, like what, yesterday? Did they even do anything? Like, I didn't even see a post in Reddit for the maintenance. I don't think anything happened. If anything happened that I'm clearly unaware. If anything happened, please let me know in the comments below. Anything, because all it says is preparation for an update. Actually, I think I only got gold boosters during the team match event, but other than that, I haven't seen them, and I definitely have not seen a rainbow. So if you have received those since the update, please let me know in the comments below. All right, so when we first got a glimpse of the air balloon, and I was kind of talking about, I kind of mentioned Via Brava. I still need to test that, and then I ran the Sand Shrew, or the Alolan Sand Slash, for a little bit. It was kind of fun. But when I made that video, somebody commented, and they also made a post in Reddit about a Spiritomb with the air balloon and the Zoro just for the Switch. So you know what we do? We have the figures. We're gonna take it out for a test ride. So here's my deck. We got I think anytime you're gonna rock a Spiritomb, you kind of want to rock the Blastoise into the Mega Blastoise, just because of the Turtle Missile. The Zoro for the Switch, Lucario because meta, and then you have to run the Shaman Skyform, because if you're just relying on the air balloon, as soon as you battle, you're done. Like, you have 0 MP. There's nothing you can do. So you need the Shaman to keep bringing it on the board. That's going to give it at least 1 MP if the balloon does pop. And we brought the Kangaskhan with us just in case we ran into Ghost decks, because Ghost decks are meta. And I leveled it up. I mean, it's only level 3, and I put everything into the double edge because it's a double KO. So that's what we were hoping for, was run into Ghost decks. Oh, let's take a look at the plates real quick. So I'm like one of those people who don't really keep, well, I don't keep that many plates. Like, I try to keep like 2 of each plate. I only have 1 scoop up. Like, this deck would be so much better with multiple scoop ups. I only have 1. So because I only have 1, we also have a Switch. So that's kind of gonna be my scoop up. But we also got the long throw. So those 3 plates alone could bring on the Spiritomb. So this is the deck. We have 2 matches to show you guys. One is against a grass deck, and one is against a rush deck. So let's jump into those first match now. Grass decks, high damage, no problem. You know why? Because the grass decks have a lot of white, with the exception of the Shaman land form. So take a look. Yeah, land form. Take a look at my opponent's deck. They do have the Sceptile. They do have the Shaman land form. Trying to keep that Mega on the Mega Sceptile on the board at all times. Look like it's level 10 and Shane 10. We also have the Tapu Bulu, the Mo Rotom, and the double Arantis. They are rocking the infamous Grass Sphere, which I wish I had, but that is not going to help them in this match. Well, with the exception of, to the end of the duel, while that Pokemon is on the field, your grass type Pokemon do not move from effects of opposing attacks that would move them to the bench, PC, or, okay, so actually, yeah, that doesn't really serve well against my deck at all. So, premise here is keep cycling on that Spiritomb, trying to curse things. So let's see what happens. So, curse things. Oh yeah, Blastoise, we talked about it, right? Curse things. Yeah, we already talked about it. My bad. Okay, so they're going to move the Sceptile on. I know they're going to try and rush here if they move something over, so that's why I'm going to be a little defensive. We're going to put the Kang here. They're going to move up with the Sceptile, and now we're going to set up the Shuppet wall. They bring on the Mo Rotom, and we're going to set up our Blastoise just in case he wants to come at me. And now it's time. Now it's time to start cursing things. We're going to curse this Lurantis because that white is all white, and then we are going to scoop up. So we have the Shuppet wall. They kind of can't really do anything. They're going to Grass Sphere. I don't know why. I don't think it can do anything, but I could be wrong. Please let me know in the comments below. So we're going to scoop up, and we're going for this Mo Rotom next. I mean, they do have lots of blue, well, more white, but thank God he did not hit his blue. I was pretty excited about that. So we have 2 figures that are already cursed, and this grass deck has to be defensive. So he's going to bring on the other one, and I'm like, dude, why would you do that? Now we're going to switch, and now we're going to curse this thing. We're going to pull the air balloon, even though I don't need to yet, but we can pull it. We're We're going to spin this thing. You are going to be cursed, and I feel bad for you, but he lands the miss. I'm like, really, bro? Like, come on. So because I played the air balloon, my plan is here to bait my opponent into attacking and then switching with a Zoro. He falls for it. I was like, oh my god, this is too good to be true. Let's go. Cross counter, baby. I'm one gold tag. Gotta remember that. The good thing is they are still cursed. We're going to max revive again just in case. Actually, I don't think cross counter doesn't kill, right? Cross counter doesn't KO. But he does get the daze, which is very, very fortunate. Very crucial. So because he is dazed, now it is time. We are going to Mega Blastoise. We're going to go right after this Tapu Bulu because, like I said, he is dazed. Lots of miss. White or blue, preferably blue. That's what we want. So we're going to attack into him. And what do you think is going to happen? Of course, he's going to hit the Ula Wish. And I was like, come on, bro. Like, really? So he moves up, and I'm like, ooh, mistakes. I think you should have attacked. I think I would have risked the Rotom, but now you're allowing me to DC, and I will definitely do this all day. We get the Turtle Missile on the Leaf Storm. Let's go. Now we can roll for this Lurantis, who is probably going to die unless it rolls a miss. Like, come on, don't roll a miss. Let's go, White. See you later. Peace. Now we're going to go after the Rotom for you. Please don't land your blue. Let's go. Double 50s in a row, and 2 figures like that are already gone. So now he's going to move up, and it would have been real nice to curse them. But the opponent attacks him, and I was like, oh, please land curse on your White. We land the curse, but he gets the quick attack. But then again, well, no, it would have been bad because I would have attacked right here and gone for the Turtle Missile, which we do get. Let's go. We are now going to get rid of this Lurantis. Now they get no plus damage for their Grass Mons. And now we're going to go for this Sceptile. Large, like, not chained everything, but put all the Carbonite into the White. Unfortunately for us, the Sceptile does hit its stealth hit. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to Hydro. We're going to get rid of this Sceptile. The only issue here is I think my opponent still has the max revive, but we are going to Z-move. They have 2 Mons gone. They have 2 Mons in their PC, and we are sitting quite pretty. Well, actually, we have 2 Mons gone too. So the goal here is we need to basically put over here, and then right here, and then we're good. And my opponent attacks me, and I want to talk about this play. Oh, man, huge misplay here coming in for me. I'm going to Mega Lucario right now, and I'm like, we out-damage him. We hit the purple. There's no way we can die, and I'm going to move on the goal. And I was like, oh, God. His Z bar is all the way up. They also have the hurdle jump, so I almost didn't do anything with my Lucario. Like, I almost moved up because the plan was to get Shaman here and then set up the surround. But fortunately for me, I checked his fights. It's like, oh, he's got the hurdle jump. If I don't Mega or move, he is going to hurdle jump, and we're going to be in trouble. So I Mega here, and then I'm like, oh, damn, his gauge is up. What I should have done was kept my Lucario here, and then I should have put my Kangaskhan here. Well, then again, I guess, what am I talking about? The hurdle jump doesn't even matter. It's a fairy type. Like I said, I've been gone for a while, not really, like 2 days, and I think for some reason I lose everything. But Kang should have been closer. Then he would have went over. Yeah, because then he probably would have used the power. So Kang should have definitely came back. But after I made that play, I was like, oh my goodness. Lucario, I trust in you, brother. Please get out of the Aura Sphere. Let's go. Oh no, the Grass Sphere is good. Well, never mind. That's not from the Grass Sphere. That's from Blue's ability, right? Because I do get the Aura Sphere, but it doesn't KO him. So now we're pretty solid. Now we're pretty good. They're going to X speed here. I'm like, I mean, you have a weak White, like it's really small. Like, what are the chances? What are the odds of you hitting it? And of course, I hit I was like, really, really, like we're trying to do this for the tube, and you're playing me right now. So we have the winning rolls, and now we do not. Now we de-evolve, and he can out-damage me, and I'm like, oh, this is kind of bad. So we're not going to pull the switch here, and yes, we get a clutch dodge. Now all we got to do is set up for the surround. I'm going to attack here, because if we attack and we win, it's a for sure win, but he gets the healing flower. I probably should not have attacked here, because now he can bring on the Lurantis, but he's not going to. He's going to long throw the Lurantis, and I was like, dude, I messed up. Made a mistake. But we can surround the Bulu. And he's going to attack, and we're going to pull the switch here. The miss against the #1 gold attacker in the game. Coming in clutch, Zoro. And that is, ladies and gentlemen, GG boys. A good game to Campion. Got a very fortunate roll for me at the end. And misplay there could have cost me the game. Match number 2. The Rush deck. So I guess I shouldn't say the rush deck, because there are plenty rush decks. There's probably like 3 solid, really good rush decks. And I mean, and this is one of them because they do have the Poi Pull. They have the Poi Pull. They got the speed. They got the Mega. This is a pretty good rush deck. I only think the better ones are with the Keldeo and the Keldeo Resolute. So looking at my opponent's deck, I'm like, oh man, this is going to be annoying because I do have a 1 MP Mon, and it's going to be tough. But because I have the Spiritomb, it's going to force my opponent to play a little more defensive. So like, we can curse this, we can curse this, we can curse this. These figures, not so much. I mean, we're going to have to rely on the Gengar to finish the Mega Evolution before we can even curse it. And this thing does have an evolution, so it's always risky trying to curse this. So they're going to long throw. They're going to bring on the Poi Pull, and I'm like, okay, that's fine. We're just going to be very defensive with a Lucario and cover up the goal. They're going to bring on the Gengar, and I'm like, that's fine. What we're going to do is we're going to rush up with the Shaman, causing them to be defensive. And because he brought on that, I was like, oh, perfect. Now we can curse you. Guilty. But the thing is, we have this entry point covered. So Gengar doesn't want to risk attacking into the Spiritomb because Spiritomb does have the Destiny Bond and the Curse. So he's going to move here, and I'm like, and you're not going to attack. We're going to scoop up, and we're going to do it again. And we do hit the Curse, and I'm like, we're going to attack. Because I do have the Destiny Bond. Dude, it would have been balls if I cursed you, landed Y, and attacked you. That would have been epic. Then he does hit the D-Bond into the grip, and I was like, whew, let's go, baby. So bye-bye, Gengar, and you are cursed. So now they're going to rush up with the Dio speed. That's not a problem. We are going to max revive, and we are going to curse this speed. Dodge. Like, come on, bro. Hits the dodge. The reason why I'm so good here is but I'm going to attack again. And that was okay, I want to talk about that real quick. I'm going to talk about that really fast. That was the plan. The plan was max revive, Grudge Stone, curse you, attack, KO you. That was the plan. He lands the dodge. I was a little upset about that, but we attack anyway, and we get the curse. I'm like, yo, let's go. And, I mean, we're still rocking the long throw. So the long throw is going to allow us to bring on the Blastoise, and then we're going to attack this thing, hoping for the Turtle Missile. But my opponent does not want to be cursed. He's going to pull the switch, and I'm like, oh, well, that sucks. So now I'm going to take this opportunity. We are definitely going to long throw now. We're going to bring on the Blastoise, and they are going to rush. Oops. And they're going to rush up with the speed. And then what I decided to do here is I'm going to Mega Blastoise right now. And, like, let's get rid of this thing. Let's get rid of him. And the miss. The miss. Oh, dude, if that would have KO'd me, I would have been so salty there. But then again, my Blastoise is very weak. But I see what my opponent's going to do, try and surround here. But we're going to double chance, and we're going to go for it. And we get the KO. I didn't want to respin here. I got scared because I had rolled a miss before. And look how big my miss is. I'm only level like 2 or 3. I know I probably should have rerolled, but I was scared. But now I'm going to Z-move. And I was like, oh my god, why'd I do that? Totally forgot about the Zoro. I was like, we're getting rid of this. And I just made a mistake. And now he's not cursed anymore. And I was like, dude, I hate life. Everything sucks. Fortunately, we do get a KO here. And now the opponent is going to have to scoop. Yeah, they're going to have to scoop up. So they scoop up. They bring the Dio speed back on. And now I'm going to pull the switch. We have one more trick with our Spiritomb. I haven't even played the balloon yet. So they're going to take the entry point. I'm like, that's fine. We're going to come off the entry point. You're going to bring on you. And, okay, like, we're going to air balloon here. And I want to talk about this play. Because this play, this was a tough play to make. So, looking at the 2 Mons, well, I guess there's 3 Mons. The 3 Mons that are on the board, I was like, this one is the biggest threat. So this is the one we want to curse. I know damn well it has an evolution. And I know that I am dazed. However, I was like, all right, we're going to do this for the tube. I know if I curse this thing, it's going to coax him into attacking me. And I'm like, there's no way he's going to attack the Spiritomb. He has to attack the Shaman. And like I said, for the tube, we're going to land our quick attack, and they are going to land their guillotine. I mean, we could have Grudge Stoned this, but then I don't think my opponent would have been defensive. I think they would have gone for the attack anyway. So either way, I think it would have attacked the Shaman. But that probably would have been the better play, because if we do this, because then all I have to do is attack with the Shaman. So my opponent is definitely going to be defensive. Probably just move here or here, forcing me to attack, actually. So I don't know. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think would have been better, if I would have cursed you or would have cursed you. But anyway, he is going to take this opportunity. He's going to DC here. He's going right after the Shaman. Like I said, I am dazed, but we're going to do it for the tube. We're getting the dodge. We did get it. We got the roll, but they got the better one. And now he's evolved, and now he's no longer cursed. But it's not over yet. We're still looking okay. We survived the rush, and that's all you really got to do. Once you survive the rush and the Mega's gone, like if you have strong figures such as the Lucario, Mega Lucario, and the Zoro, you're sitting pretty good. So I'm 2 MP. I can move through figures. Opponent makes a great play, dude. I wanted to attack here, so let's talk about that. I wanted to attack here, but my opponent makes a great play in max revives. Because he max revived, it's kind of difficult for me to attack her because they're going to pull the switch. So I'm kind of moving back and forth. I'm like, all right, what do I want to do here? I'm like, all right, we're going to go after this Gengar. It is chained to 10, I believe. And he's going to pull the switch. And I mean, it could be a neutral turn here. But I get the daze and... No, I get the... Like I said, I'm more gold attacker. They get the daze, and now I am gone. But our Z gauge is up. Now we are going to Hydro. We're going to get rid of this... Marshadow? And unfortunately for my opponent, I don't think... They don't have any typings. They don't have any typings, I don't think. Remind me that I want to talk to you guys about something at the very end. I'm saying remind me like I'm going to. Did he attack? But there's something I want to talk about regarding those moves. Remind me in the comments if I don't. Okay, yeah, he attacks there, brings on the Gengar. Now we can bring on the Shaman. We're going to set up the semi-Shuppy wall. Now we're going to move up the Blastoise. I'm okay with this attack because it brings on Zoro. I mean, I know Zoro doesn't do anything against the Fracture, but Zoro can handle well here, can neutral their Zoro. So we're going to move our Zoro here, just set up the wall, which allows us to move up here. I would have just attacked if I was my opponent. Well, actually, no, that's fair. So they're going to attack. We are going to pull the switch here. Let's go. Dodge. Dodge into the daze. Really looking for that cross counter on their 110. But now we're going to go after him, and we're actually going to attack. We're going to break our balloon, but we have it set up for the surround. Only problem is I have no MP now. The opponent is going to attack here, and they're going to kill my poor Shaman. And I'm attacking again. Let's go. Let's go. We get the roll. This speed rolls the miss. Freaking level 10, everything in the dodge. And he's going to move here. And my opponent makes, I mean, he has to cover goal, right? And now I surround here, and my opponent has me covered. I mean, he's going to attack with his Haxorus, and this poor Spiritomb has 0 MP, so like, it's not over yet. So he's going to attack with the Haxorus, but you, bro, do I even have to tell you what happens? Who is that? Let's go. #1 gold attacker in the game. Get out of here. Haxorus, garbage. And then that is GG boys. So good game to Illidan. I'm sorry for that roll, but that is why my Zoro is not level 10. Like, there's so many times, you guys know, there's so many times where he bails me out. So that's why he's not level 10. And this is what I wanted to talk to you guys about. Z moves. Everybody, people who are not rocking grass or fire or water are kind of at a disadvantage because of the Z moves. And I was watching GYT's video the other day, and he made a good point. Like, what is going to happen when the rest of the typings get Z moves? It is going to be absolutely pandemonium. Pandemonium. Like, Dragon decks are going to come back. So I don't know how I feel about them now. Like, when they first introduced them, I was like, oh yeah, it's cool. Like, there's only certain typings. I like it. It gives everybody a chance. But when every typing is going to have a Z move, I don't know what is going to happen. The meta might go back to what it was. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Please let me know in the comments below. We're going to cut it there. Until then, ladies and gentlemen, as always, peace.